offshore drilling, healthcare, corporate greed, global warming, racial profiling, human rights, homelessness, gay rights, U.S. occupation, abuse of power, marijuana, pollution. From independent news and commentary to compelling documentaries and keynote speakers. That's Free Speech TV, confronting the hard issues other networks won't. Now available on channel 348 on DirecTV.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hi, my name is Jason McCain, and I work here at Free Speech TV in the development department. Well, Free Speech TV is the nation's oldest and most respected independent television network. It's also the last remaining independent television network in the United States. And essentially what we do here is that we assemble content from video producers and journalists around the world, and we try and get that information out to a public that is looking for alternative sources of information, or information that is somewhat different than you will find on corporate or mainstream media. And so a lot of the coverage and content that we showcase really makes it a priority to hear from the people who are affected by policies as opposed to the people who make policy. Free Speech TV has relationships with other activist groups that help promote and get the word out about the issues those activist groups are working on, whether it be here in Colorado where Free Speech TV is based, or around the nation, or around the world. And so what we'll do is try and raise awareness about environmental issues or other issues related to workers' rights, and make that information as available as possible, not only to our growing television audience and online audience, but to activist groups around the nation so that they can use those tools to help educate and inspire, hopefully, a growing base of individuals to get more involved in the issues they care about. Free Speech TV is a partner to activist groups who want to find a new and engaged audience and want to find a way to make change in an increasingly complicated media market. We are the antidote to the mainstream media, and what we're trying to do is provide the stories and information that mainstream media can oftentimes overlook for a variety of reasons. Sometimes the information that we focus on is deemed too controversial, and in many cases we name names, and we name corporate offenders, polluters, whatever the case may be, elected officials. And so what we're able to do is really speak truth to power and provide the information that is necessary, whether it be about a bad corporate player, a corrupt politician, or just someone in the community generally who's causing problems. And we provide that information without filter, and we also provide information as to how you, an active, concerned person, can make a change in your community. Well, the contribution that we make to try and combat or dismantle prejudice and other types of bias in our communities. And what we'll try to do is, through a variety of documentary films or news programs or even artistic programs, try and demonstrate a different side of that story. Demonstrate that that is in fact a completely inaccurate description of those communities and those people. Free Speech TV's agenda is different than a corporate media agenda. We are a not-for-profit organization. That is to say, all of the money that we receive for the services that we provide, the programs that we help create and distribute across the country and around the world, there's not a real profit incentive there. So we provide that information for free. But corporate media, on the other hand, is entirely driven by profit. So in many cases, it is not in their best interest to showcase information or talk about stories that may be of consequence, negative consequence, to a corporate sponsor or a commercial provider. Free Speech TV, we don't have that concern. Free Speech TV is really here to provide that information without commercials, without any interruption, so that you can make the best decision for you and not have other people make decisions for you as to what you see on television and what you don't. I'm Jason McCain, and you're watching Free Speech TV.